Hi everyone, this is Michael Brook from Rapid Couples Counseling, and this video is a video in a new series that I'm going to be recording on communication and how I use those communication tools in working with the clients that I do. And it could be very useful for you to consider communication in your relationships and how you actually communicate. I've had extensive training in NLP, which is neuro-linguistic programming. And neuro-linguistic programming examines language and experience and the patterns of human experience. NLP is about language. It's about the patterns and programs that people set up in terms of behavioral programs, in terms of linguistic programs that affect the results that they get. One of the fundamental distinctions within the world of NLP is that language is very imprecise. One of the key distinctions with NLP is that within any piece of language, in order to make sense of the world, in order to make language useful and consumable and achievable, is that we need three different types of transformations. The first one are distortions, next one is generalizations, and next one is... So let's consider a very simple sentence. The sentence is, the cat sat on the mat. Within that simple sentence of the cat sat on the mat, there's a whole heap of distortions, generalizations, and deletions that might be present. For example, let's consider the word cat. What type of cat? The term cat is a generalization specifying a particular class of mammals. It could be a Burmese cat. It could be a Siamese cat. It could be a Maine Coon. It could be a Bitzer cat. It could be any kind of cat. But the term cat itself is a generalization. The term mat is also a generalization, but it can also be a deletion. It could be, the term mat could be a Persian carpet. It could be a plastic mat. It could be a grass mat. It could be a whole heap of other different types of mats, but the type of mat is actually deleted. It's not present. Now, it could also be a distortion. The mat might not actually be a mat. It could be something mat-like. But the person issuing the communication, the cat sat on the mat, might not know exactly what type of mat it is. Now let's consider the word sat. So how quickly was it sitting? Did it sit really quickly? Did it sit really slowly? Did it sit with a bum on the ground? Did it sit lying down on its side? So it could be also a distortion of what's going on. Even a simple sentence like the cat sat on the mat, as you could see, contains distortions, generalizations, and deletions. So what does this have to do with relationships? Well, frequently in communication with people, particularly when I have my clients in front of me and they're arguing with each other, they'll use distortions, generalizations, and deletions in a very unhelpful way. So sometimes people will say, you always do this. Now, I know that that's probably not true, because at the beginning of the relationship, if they did that particularly horrible behavior, they would not have formed a relationship. So someone saying you always do this is actually probably not true. Or you never do this. That's a generalization. Always and never are generalizations. They're absolute generalizations. And frequently, that's not true. Or they could be distortions. They might have done it a few times, but not always. Often people will sit in front of me and talk in terms of distortion, generalizations, and deletions. And my task is to uncover the truth behind those. So if you're in a relationship with someone and you're in conflict with someone, it's useful to consider precision in your language as being a useful tool for you to develop in your relationship. And often when people are upset, they crank up the level of distortions, generalizations, and deletions as a way to hammer their partner, as a way to punish their partner. And that doesn't help. So consider the role distortions, generalizations, and deletions play in your communication. Consider how often you use them, and also consider the benefits there might be in making your language extremely precise. Often, when I talk to clients, they think I'm talking in a generalized way, but frequently I'm using very precise language to point their minds at very precise things so they can experience the happiness they want. So I hope this video has helped. It's a little bit longer than my normal video, but it's a really, really useful thing to consider, the importance of clarity in your communication. Thanks very much. I look forward to making more quality content for you shortly. Please like and subscribe to the channel. If you're having a problem with your relationship, please give me a call on 0432 681 321. There's a booking link in the description if you would like to book in for a session. And I look forward to making more quality content for you shortly. Thanks very much. Bye.